use your God power to get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Aging and the 4-minute mile. There was a time when it was thought to be impossible to run a mile in less than 4 minutes. It was thought that it was an absolute human limit. The doctors and experts thought that a person's heart would explode and fail under that kind of pressure. So over the years, people came close, but they never crossed the mental limit of the 4-minute mile. Then was that fateful day when Roger Bannister ran the mile in less than 4 minutes. And now there are people who are able to do it regularly without any problems. As soon as others heard that it had been done, suddenly person after person reported that they too had beaten the 4-minute mile. That imaginary limit was so powerful that it might as well have been a wall a mile thick. As long as there is a limit in your mind, there is a limit in your experience. However, the moment the mind limit had been removed or altered due to a change in beliefs, there was no longer a physical limit either. The same is true of aging. I am quite certain that there have been people who have lived hundreds of years on this planet. There are countless stories of these people in almost every culture. Methuselah was said to have lived 963 years. They lived that long because they didn't know that they couldn't. They could have only done it using their God power to change the meaning of aging. What does aging mean to you? Does it mean becoming more incapable based on your birthdays, or does it mean becoming wiser? Like the 4-minute mile barrier, as soon as someone reading this book really gets the idea in their head and in their beliefs that they don't have to age, it will become their reality. The moment that they begin to demonstrate a halt in their aging process, and even a reversal that can be measured and proved to others, we will see hundreds of people suddenly stop aging and start improving their own health, becoming younger and more vital. It is only a matter of changing your mind about what aging is, and when that will happen is only a matter of time. You be the first one to cross that mental barrier. Cells are living and intelligent beings in their own right. We are in absolute command of our bodies and our reality. No one else can or does have any control over it but us. Your cells, as we learned in Chapter 1, Your God Power, with Bruce Lipton, are complete life forms themselves, just as we are as a whole. However, they do take cues from you as the one who is directing the billions of cells in your country or body, as it were. Clive Baxter, who was a polygraph expert, which are lie detector machines, conducted some amazing experiments that proved that our cells are intelligent and under our direct control. He is the same person who did the plant experiments that we first saw in Chapter 5, Resonance. Lie detector machines respond to changes in the conductivity of the skin or whatever substance the electrodes are touching. Deepak Chopra tells a story about one of Clive's experiments in his book, Ageless Body, Timeless Mind. He had a World War II soldier who had experienced horrible things in the war to help with his research. He took a sample of his mouth cells, which were kept alive in a petri dish in another room. He had electrodes attached both to the man and to his mouth cells in the next room. He then showed movies of planes being shot down and very scary images from the war to the soldier, who responded dramatically to the images, and so did his cells in the next room. His thoughts not only registered on the machine attached to him, but also registered through his cells on another machine in a separate room. The experiment was conducted again with the cells in another building 7 miles away. The same results was found again. His cells, still alive in a petri dish in a building 7 miles away, not only received a communication signal from him, but responded simultaneously with his body. When his needles went up, so did the one on the cells 7 miles away. This proves that not only do you have a direct communication link with every cell in your body, but it is not dependent on a chemical-related pathway. There was no chemical link between them. The brain did not send a chemical impulse to those cells. The communication came from the energy form down to be represented in the representative body, part of which was somewhere else. The cells, like the rest of the body, are only representing a picture of what is really going on somewhere else in the energy realm. That is where the action was taking place and where the image of a body and its cells responding was projected from.
Options. Now activating the next video, play options. 1 moment please. Click on the green arrow to start watching the next video. Or, click on the red arrow to start watching the prior video. Or, click on the tan arrow to go to the main course menu and guide, with links to all course chapters, excerpts, and special reports. Up next, special video options. Click on your choice of course videos, menus, and excerpts. Now switching to the special video options menu and activating the video selection buttons. Click on your selection number to start watching the video. "15 seconds till we switch to the next page with the free download information. Pause the video now if you need more time to review the available selections." This is the end of this course video. Its video number is listed above. To watch the next video, simply click on the next video in number sequence. Thank you.